Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing this fine Thursday evening? Hope everything is okay with you guys. You join me here at my layout again. Big hello to my channel members and patrons. Thanks for your support. And hello to anybody who's watching this on playback. Let's get the chat up, see who's in tonight. You have to excuse me, I'm very tired tonight. It's been a very busy week since I last seen you. So I think Andy and Flymo were first off in the chat. Yeah, we'll go back to the very beginning. But hi, Flymo. Hi, Andy. How you doing? Summer Breeze Model Railway. John Penny. Oh, change your channel name. How you doing, John? Todd Armstrong, Trackside Action. Good evening. Tom Houston Model Railway. Good evening. Colin Wilkes is in. Hi, Colin. How you doing? Well, there's the usual. The chat disappears and refreshes, and it does all sorts of things at the beginning of the stream. So I can see Alan White's in. Hi, Alan. Lintry Town Trains and Models. Lyndon, good evening. How you doing? Wolf 16 XPW. Brian Finnerton Central Model Railway. Good evening. Joshua's in as well. Good evening, Joshua. Let's see now who else. Adara's Locomotive Shed. I think I've got everyone. If I've missed you, sorry. Oh, James Wally's in as well. Good down. Good evening, James. How you doing? So, it's been a busy week. Done the live stream last Thursday. Said there wouldn't be any videos out. There won't be any out this week either. Saturday, got the ferry from Belfast to Liverpool. Arrived in there at 6:30 in the morning. Drove down to Worley. Quick stop at McDonald's for a breakfast. Spent the day in Worley. Loaded up the van with the Inver layout. Back up to Liverpool to Birkenhead for the ferry 10:30 that night. Back off in Belfast 6:30 Monday morning. Drove back to Donegal. Had some errands to run. By the time I got back to the house here, it was about midday. And it was almost time to go and do the school run. Currently, I have 5 layouts in this house. How my missus has not killed me, I don't know. Went on Tuesday, went over to Enniskillen to borrow back the layout I done for them because it's going to our show that's on this weekend, which is why I've been mad busy this week. So that's, you can see with Thomas on it, whizzing along there. I had to do a little bit of work on that. That's up and running. The winter layout is actually in my bedroom, working on that. The 4x4 layout I've done on the Christmas video, that's currently on my kitchen island. That's all been worked and rewired. The 6x4 layout is currently on my kitchen table. That's all been tidied up and cleaned and bits and pieces glued back together on that. So that's ready to go. And you can see here, we've got bits of the Inver layout. I've been gluing some figures and things back onto that, giving it a little bit of a tidy up. So all this is being loaded into the van tomorrow to take up to Derry for our first show up in Derry in the Fallside Museum there from 11 to 4 on Saturday. Then to pack it all up, bring it down to Donegal, to put it back up in the Bosco Centre beside our museum for the show on Sunday in Donegal from 11 to 4. Who thought this was a good idea? So I've been run ragged all week. I've been up to 11 o'clock most evenings working on layouts, getting them all fixed. I have obviously done nothing to this. Trains over here constantly derailing because obviously I need, as I said, I need to redo this section here completely. I need to fix a join over there. That just needs a little bit of fettling and that'll sort that out. I had no time to look at this all this week. So I'm on the full caffeine Dr. Pepper this week because I need the sugar and I need the caffeine. Don't forget to check out the train set store as well. I'm sure Brian will put the link in. Let me go back to the chat there. Who have we got in? Delft Junction, Pete, good evening. Hermitage Road, Pete, how are you doing? Who else we got? Iowa Van's on, good evening. Hi to anybody there who's lurking in the background. Oh, Anthony's in as well. Hi, Anthony. How you doing? So I hope you lot can hear me, and I just haven't been ranting onto myself for the last 10 minutes. Nobody listening. Oh, Trevor's in as well. Hi, Trevor. There's a model train show on in Bray this weekend. Is there? Yeah, so mad busy. Layouts everywhere. Kids haven't been able to use the kitchen table all week. So, and it's midterm as well, so the kids are home, thankfully, so it's not too bad. I did make a couple of purchases at Worley. They had a club stand. So I got myself, I'll show it down over here, this Bachmann Classic 66. It's got a bit of weathering on it. It works. Had KD couplings fitted to it, but I've actually taken them off. It takes an 8-pin chip, which I've got one here to put in it, but I'm actually going to run this weekend with my hoppers on the 4x4 layout on Saturday before I put a chip in it, because that's a DC loco, so it'll give it a good run around. And I also picked up another Pullman coach. There was 2 for sale there, and I think, I don't know if I need it. And I thought I'll go back later, and if they're there, I'll buy them. But by the time I got back, there was only 1 left, so I picked that one up. It's one of the ones with the table lamps in it. All works. So, say tomorrow, got to load all the layouts up into the van. I still need then to choose what stock I'm taking with me to run on the layouts. So obviously, I think I'm going to leave Thomas running on the Modeller's Corner layout. The winter layout has the little 121 bubble car to run on that. I think on the 6x4, I'm going to run some of my Irish stock, especially the A-Class, because that's got sound on it. And then I'll bring up the other Irish stock I've got with me as well. I'll probably bring some of the Pullmans with me because they got lights in them. I know they're not Irish, but it'll be nice for people to see around with lights going on. Yeah, and I say I'm going to run the 66 with the hoppers on the 4x4 layout. And then, of course, we've got the Glenties layout, which will be running the Donegal stock on it. So it's going to be quite a busy weekend. I'm knackered. So I'll get a day off on some Monday, maybe. Anyway, back to the chat. Oh, Kieran's in. Hi, Kieran, J94. How you doing? Oh, Maura's in as well. Hi, Maura. And the A4 is heading to Derry. No, Brian, but if you want to bring, there'll be the DC loop there. If you want to bring a couple of A4s, Brian, I'd be very appreciative of your help if you could come along to Derry on Saturday and maybe Donegal on Sunday, or are you going, because you did say you might be going over to the Scottish show, so I don't know if you're going over to that. So, Mark, what do you think of the IRM announcement? They've made an announcement? Oh, that's a new noise. What's the announcement by IRM? What have they said? Because I have been so busy. I haven't been online. Oh, Leamington Station, Graham, good evening. How are you doing? Oh, why is it doing that? Why has it decided to break now? Oh, I see. brand new out of the box. Right, I'm not going to fiddle around and do that now because there'll be too much swearing involved, so I'll do that after the stream. They're stopping the website. Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I think it's probably just to cut costs and cut down on IT as well. If you've only one website to maintain, it's a lot cheaper and a lot easier. I think they got to the stage now where they've got not so big, but where they've expanded in size. It's just better to consolidate and keep prices down. Anybody else pop in? Raymond Legs, how you doing, Raymond? I think I'm going to give my Orange Express another clean up and lube session and do over here. Well, very good, Ivan. Oh, there's the link to the train set shop. RPRSS United States. Yeah, they're toting that out to make it an artificial reef, aren't they? And he's done more work on the layout than the previous 3 to 4 years combined. Oh, the prices are going up as well, are they more? Moneybrook Junction, good evening, guys. How you doing? Good old Hornby Mark. Yeah. I'm just going to sit down here on the edge of the sofa. Just going through the chat. Oh, Robert's in the house. Hi, Robert. How you doing? Feature any models that are Irish road models are to be ordered through a Cura scale. I think it makes sense because they're both although they've got a UK company and an Irish company, to have the one website makes sense. It just cuts costs down. And I know they were having issues between people ordering off the Irish site and the UK site. It just keeps it simple. Much more streamlined. Recent Hunslet they announced is going to be more expensive than the price currently on the website. Ooh. How heavy is each board? Which ones? Anybody who's come in, you missed that I've got like 5 layouts on the go in the house at the moment. The 6x4 on the kitchen table, the 4x4 on the kitchen island. I've got the winter layout in my bedroom. I've got the modeler's corner layout over there. Various bits of the Inver layout all over the place. Of course, Graham, you'd have seen the Inver layout when it was in Worley. So I've got a transporter van tomorrow, and I'm going to fit as much as I can in tomorrow night or tomorrow to do a run up. Then anything that's left over, I'll take up on Saturday morning. And then I'll be bringing, hopefully my family will be coming in their cars. So I can fit everything into the cars on the way back. So I don't have to worry about doing 2 trips in the van tomorrow night, because I really don't fancy doing that. Oops. Oh, Andy, Marchwest Junction, how you doing? You can see, Andy, it made it. If you put any questions up and I've missed them, just post them again, because I am, I don't know where I am in the chat at the moment. I'm just trying to scroll through here. Oh, Clive's in. Hi, Clive. Oh, it was at the bottom of the chat now. Yeah. My stuff from West Hill Wagon Works arrived, which actually I flicked open the box and I didn't actually have a proper look in the box at the kit. So let's do that now on camera. See, there's no train running on here anymore. All right, let's put this somewhere so I can fix that after the stream. It's also got one of those cuts on my thumb that you get when it gets cold. You know, you get that crack in your thumb. So actually, let's put it back to 4 screens, I suppose. Where are we? There we go. So bottom right screen, we'll have a look at the interior kit from West Hill Wagon Works. A lot of you are probably familiar with it already. I just basically flicked open the box to make sure it was okay, because when it arrived, there was a hole in the bottom of the box. So got a box in the box. Oh, and this must be all the 3D printed bits, fencing, yeah. Well, that's handy that they leave it on the sprues and everything. It makes it easier to paint. You can just snip it off afterwards. Oh, that's all the rail holders there. And pylons and everything. So I won't even be attempting this for a few weeks, because I just so much other stuff to do. And we got the instructions, parts list. Some nighttime reading. Got a business card, so there's their details there. Everybody wants to look them up. I've also got some couplings as well to do. I'm so tired, I can't even think of my words. And then we got all the various bits and pieces for making the kit. So walkways, it's good that they've labeled everything for. So I'll have some fun putting this together. Fun bit will be cutting out a hole for it as well. Hard standing. Yeah, so it all seems to be there. That was obviously in there. So I want to keep that in the box, keep it all flat so it doesn't warp or anything. Sort of a good thing to do with these sort of kits is the room you're going to build them in is have them in the room for a couple of days so they acclimatize. So if there is any stretching or anything like that, it doesn't go on toward. Here, you can watch the flickering fire in the signal box. Yeah, who else popped in? Anyone else popped in? Oh, Earwar's in as well. How are you doing? Oh, what's Andy said now? That Maura's howling. She can hardly type. How can you have a washing machine? You got a map for getting around the layouts. I must admit, my missus has been very patient this week. The fact that she can't move in the house for layouts all over the place. But I've assured her they'll be moved. Does anybody know any shop to buy HO American trains from? Well, anybody know? Obviously, there's the American stores if you want to pay imports and everything on it. Living in a box, living in a car box. Oh, there's a link for West Hill Wagon Works. Oh. Am I still live? My screen's gone blank. See daveangeltrains.co.uk. Check there for HO stock. There's the link to Dave Angel. So check that out for HO. My 7-year-old daughter is looking weirdly at me, wondering what I'm laughing at. Lads, if you haven't watched Hot Dog Pilot's stream from last Sunday, you should have. Anorex Anonymous in Doncaster for US trains. Midsummer Railway Enscale, good evening. Hi Mark, hi everyone in the chat. Forgive me for not individually saying hello. Side effects of chemo drug. You spin out trying to follow chat. Yeah, no problem. You look after yourself, take care, relax. Yeah, Mark's Models. Yeah, that's check out the secondhand market in. Who does secondhand stuff? Rails do a bit, don't they? And TMC, don't they do some as well? So you're Pete and Andy brought a whole new dimension to laundry. Yeah, so this week I'm rather tired. As you can see on the layout, there's just one train going around because that's the only one that's working at the moment. I just not had time to fix everything. Been too busy fixing other layouts. So I'm probably only going to go to about 8:30 tonight, guys, because I am shattered. So tomorrow I have to pack everything up, as I said, sort the stock out. I also have to do some write-ups and all the layouts to print off and put on them so people know what they're looking at. I need to fire an email out to all the other people who are coming. We're hoping we'll have about 10 to 12 layouts at each show. So it's not going to be a massive model railway show. It's the first one really of the season in Ireland, and it's our first time doing something. And it's part of a wider event, Railway Connections, as a cross-border initiative between Derry and Donegal, and also a chance for people to bring in any railway artifacts they have, share their railway stories. Because, of course, Valentine's Day there, that was the 60th anniversary of the closure of the Derry Road, which would have been the last bit of active railway that ran through the county. Was it the 12th or was it the 14th of February? One of those two. Oh, Lintree bought a new loco and it's on his channel. Check that out. Mark did the Class 6. Yeah, it ran perfectly. I'm actually going to be using it at the show at the weekend. I've got a chip to put in it, but I haven't put it in it yet because it's going to be running on a DC layout over the weekend. I ran it on it, half an hour each direction, ran perfectly, no problems at all. I've taken the KD couplings off them because I'm going to be putting some Hunt couplings on them. Yeah, it runs perfectly, fine, no problem at all. All the lights work, looks lovely. Thanks, Pete. I haven't actually done much to it for the past week. I've only got one train running, but it's getting there. Get this weekend out of the way now, so hopefully. I did film the Worley Open Day, but I just haven't had time to edit the video. Also done a new video when I was over at Modeller's Corner in Enniskillen. Again, no time to edit that. I've got a couple of videos I want to do over the weekend. So I'm going to have probably about 6 videos to edit next week. So I know I've got like 6 weeks of content coming. And Flymo's putting all the links up there. Thank you very much, Flymo. Yeah, so we have, I'm quite pleased with the Modeller's Corner one, how that turned out. There was, when I picked up, he did say there was a bit of an issue with the wiring on it, and one of the connector wires had come away, so that was just a quick soldering job, and that's back fully functional. But everything seems to be working on it. Gave it a clean, just run the track rubber over it. Everything's working sweet as a nut. Same as the Christmas one, just added plugged the transformer back into it, gave the track a clean. That's working away, no problem. The 4x4, I done a bit more wiring on that to make it obviously work a lot better, and connected up one of the old style Hornby power supplies, not the new ones with the light plastic ones that just trip every second. So that was working fine. The 6x4, I've cleaned that and everything. I'm going to be using my DCC system on that, so I have to take it off this layout, take it up with me, wire that in, because I want kids to be able to work the layout. That's why I'm going to bring the A class, which has got the sound in it, so they can blow the horn and that sort of thing. And as well as having the coaches with the lights in it as well adds a little bit of extra excitement. Oh, Timber Surf is lurking. Hi, Timbers. How you doing? I'm good to be at the Donegal Railway Heritage Centre, especially yourself. That's no problem, Flymo. You've been very good to us. We've bought a lot of our merch over the years, and all that helps keep the lights on. Going mad on eBay, putting stuff up for sale. Ooh, Timber, what are you selling? Oh, just had an email to say the track's on the way. Yeah, John. Oh, you're going to be busy then over the weekend. I'm sat here off to the side looking over at my Dr. Pepper, and I'm just too tired to go up and grab it. Oh. Not railway house clearance drunk. Oh, we're not interested in timber. Another bites the dust in EastEnders. I haven't watched that in years. So who's bit the dust in EastEnders then, Brian? Is it? It's probably someone I don't even know. Don't think of getting a mini me from Oddly. You think twice. Lord, I myself been waiting 6 months. Really? I got myself done. Mind you, it was a couple of years ago, but it came through really quickly. Oh, Mark Fowler. Soap operas are cheesy, is what makes them fun. Right, and was a 176 JCB with 3D attachments. Ooh. Oh, Martin Fowler, right. I'll be giving it another 4 weeks. Yeah, I think where am I? Am I on this layout? Yeah, here. It's very vain of myself to go and put myself on layouts, I suppose. There I am there. Oh, do you know what I forgot? No. Martin Fowler, accident with a road roller. Oh, no good. Oh, I can see someone waiting to come online. Can you hear me? Nod your head. Right, I'm going to bring you up.
Hi, everyone. Hang on. Hi.
So we got.
There we go.
Make you front and center, Simon. I forget where you are, Simon, but has that 37 come through yet?
I got some bad news.
Oh,
It's just gone.
I just missed it.
Just missed it.
Ah,
I don't know what happened, but I was on, but then it just disappeared. But then there was another freight train came through, and then a 37 came through afterwards. Yeah, I'm at Wiflet.
where is ScotRail? So it's in Scotland somewhere, is it?
Yeah. Motherwell's just down in that direction. And Cope Bridge is in that direction. So it's not far off the West Coast Main Line here. However, though, I can do the best thing with it.
Yeah.
This is a safety and security announcement. Please take care.
Can I flip it? No, can I?
Surfaces may have been affected by the weather. If you're a wheelchair user or
No.
tram, apply the brakes while
Oh, so Union's just come in. Hi, Union. Or Ewan,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hello, everyone in the chat. Oh.
Scooters are not allowed in the station.
Can I flip it over or not? I don't think I can I? No.
Is there anything else due through?
There is something actually.
don't mind sense.
But no, I think I have to do it this way. Yeah, it's not the best, but
We'll just have to wait for your video, Simon.
yeah, it should be in the January, February Locomania, which should be out on the 5th of March.
Right, okay.
But yeah, literally I was waiting, then it cut out. Ah, that's just a... But yeah, there should be something else. There was one train that ran early. Then I don't know what time the other one's due actually. Oop. But we have this ScotRail train arriving. Because there's a train due shortly.
Oh well, we'll keep you on. Well, you can keep reporting live from your location.
Yeah.
Give us a tour of the station.
Well, it's your ScotRail station with 2 platforms. That's about it. Mine just does have a station building at the bottom. Hang on. I don't know how you can flip.
Is there even a vending machine?
Hang on. I'll have to do it this way. I don't know how you switch it around. I'll get rid of that. There we go.
Oh, what we got coming in?
Class 334. That's the Pride one. Oh. That's my train back to Carmel now because I was hoping to be on the 1959, hoping to get the 37 through, back on the 1959. But unfortunately, the 1959 came first. So I'm stuck here for half an hour.
We'll keep you company, Simon.
But yes, I'm actually in Scotland because I'm going to be going to Montreal, Scotland for the next 2 days.
Oh, very nice.
Down there. No. But yeah, this is Wifleet Station. Like I said, 2 platforms. It does have a footbridge with disabled access ramps, so it's disabled access friendly. Probably wait till the people go, then I'll probably give it a proper tour.
All right.
But there's nothing this side anyway. It's just nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. This is like a live tour of Wifleet Station.
What good on a Thursday evening?
Yeah, Lucian's sitting at home watching some live stream. Can't remember which one. But yeah, probably go a bit further down now. But yeah, Lucy watched some live stream, some guy from Ireland.
Oh yeah, some Irish fella just
ranting
on.
It does have a waiting shelter down there.
Ooh.
A waiting shelter. Bit of a modern one. Is there a way that could actually turn this around?
You're using your phone, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually if you hit the screen, doesn't it give you the option to swivel it around?
Remove from stage, I think they meant the audio stop my cam. Nope. Let's have a... It would be nice if I could actually turn it. There's a train passing through, actually. No, comment settings. Camera. Not that way. Nope. Ah, there we go. Got it. There we go. I have to go into the settings to change it. But there is a train passing through.
Here we have Challenge Annika with Simon at a railway station. Your task is...
What's my task?
To find a train.
Well, there was a stand clear announcement. But yeah, this is the proper look of Whiffleet Station now. Get off. There it is.
Oh, here we go. Stand by your beds, people. We've got a train. Oh, it's a 66.
66429. I like it when that passes through. It goes, oh, there's trains that pass through here without stopping. Perfect timing. Yeah, so that was 66429 that went through.
Oh, Elizabeth's just popped into chat. We've got Simon on here on location, trying to find us a train.
I'm the one that does those bad puns in his live stream.
Yeah, come on, where's the puns?
That's a good question. But no, down the bottom here, it's got a okay station building. That's not too bad, to be honest. Yeah, because I'm waiting for that train now. 2033.
Is that your train?
Yeah. Waiting shelter. Benches, bins. Typical ScotRail station. Oh, there's the ticket machine.
Ooh. It's nice to see that it doesn't seem to be badly vandalized. There's no spray paint, or it looks fairly clean and tidy.
Unlike at Carmyle where I'm staying at, there's no ticket machine there. You literally got to pay on the train. But yeah, that's about it. That's Whiffleet. Even though I probably said it wrong. Whiffleet. As I always do.
Yeah, I remember when you were doing the, you went to Hoth and you were doing some of the pronunciations. I was like, oh, he should have rang me. I would have told him how to pronounce it.
Hang on. There we go. Hang on. Get back there. So, there we go. Yep, muted microphone. But yeah, there's not really much here. It's like you got an hourly service to Cumbernauld, a half an hourly service towards Dalmuir. That's about it. Not really much.
Brian finished in Central saying, give Simon 5 minutes with paint and a hammer.
What, 5 minutes with paint and a hammer? Brian. Oh yeah, how did it go with the info layout?
With the what?
Info layout.
Oh, I've got that here. Of course, you can't see it, but there's bits of it here.
I did see some of the I did see some of the photos.
Yeah. So we, at the moment, I was saying to everybody, I've got 5 layouts in my house that I'm working on for the show for the weekend, plus my own big layout here. So there's 6 actually.
Oh, that's a lot of layouts.
Yeah, I've been doing lots of little repairs on them, just niggly little things, you know, gluing things back in place, just doing the wiring and that sort of thing. But yeah, so they're all going to be loaded into a van tomorrow and taken to the first show up in Derry. So yeah, it's been a busy week after getting the ferry Saturday night, Worley Sunday during the day, the ferry back Sunday night. Tuesday, I was in Enniskillen up late then fixing layouts. Wednesday, I had to go and pick something up in the morning for the railway. And then we had to go up to a town called Muff in Donegal, where we picked up
that place again.
Yeah, with the diving club. That we had to pick up this motorized trolley that was used on the railways. I don't know if any pictures of that have gone up on Facebook yet, but had to pick that up yesterday, then took it to the railway this morning, unloaded it, was back here then working on layouts, doing my live stream. Tomorrow I've got to load everything up, figure out what stock I'm taking, make sure that's all working.
So a lot of planning then.
Yeah, then there's the show all day Saturday, pack all that up, take it down to Donegal, put it up again, show all day Sunday, pack it up, put it away, Monday, sleep.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably just going to have a couple of weeks rest after this one.
Yeah.
So probably not go out till probably the 9th of March now after this. I don't know, it may change.
Yeah, well, Monday, I just plan to do nothing.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll probably do, just edit videos, that's about it.
Yeah, so.
But anyway, I don't think there's nothing due now, so.
Okay, well, I'll let you drop off now.
Yeah, be nice
Thanks
chatting to you.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, even though we missed the 37.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait for your video, Simon.
I blame StreamYard. or I blame my phone. Can you decide? Nope.
I'll get Flymo to put the link up to your channel. I'm sure everybody here is subscribed, but get them onto it.
Yeah. All right, I'll see you later.
All right, cheers,
Bye,
Simon.
everyone.
Bye. So there we go. There was Simon on location. He was on his live stream earlier on, and I popped in, and he said he was going to be down there. I was hoping to, as he say, the whole thing dropped out before the 37 came in. So we'll have to wait for his video. There we go. Bad work when always blames his tools. If you put two class 33s together, do you get a class 66? Two 33s together probably wouldn't equal the power of a 66. Right, what time are we at now? It is 17 minutes past 8. I need another drink. Time for a 7-Up Zero. And on top of what's the dregs of the Dr. Pepper. Yeah, so anyway, how's everyone doing? What have you been up to? What's your modelling plans for the weekend? Oh, Timber's off as 8. Take care, Timbers. Simon's location was dark and looked cold and windy. Well, it is Scotland, which is pretty much the same sort of climate as we have here in Donegal. Oh, there he is in the chat. Yeah, so it's a very sedate running session tonight. Just one train. Flyman's put the link up to Simon's channel there. If you're not subscribed to his channel, click on it, get subscribed. 237s would be equal to the power of 6 being pulled by 237s. Oh, Clive's got some Hornby four-wheelers, antique. To try and get the first loop wired and then onto the second next loop. So, all right, Simon, we'll just have to wait for your video. Now, Simon does have 2 channels. He has his Model Railway Showcase that he's on here, and then he has the channel that he does all his train rides and that sort of thing on, which I should know his channel name, but I can't remember. Isn't it Simon Trains? It was just like also doing repairs, doing a video on platform repairs. Oh, very good. Oh, you an early start tomorrow for MRS? Yeah, I was hoping to go, but instead I'm organizing my own show. Starting the towards the door bridge well underway. Oh, it's good to see you're motoring on with yours, Flymo. Yeah, Simon Trains. Yeah, that's it. Do you know how's that electronic bargain detector expressions? So I have a mystery loco being unpacked soon. Seem to be forgotten. Easy down in the boxes. Oh. It's called a Clive 2000. Yeah, Andy got a couple of bargains at Worley at the weekend. That was on the club sales stand that he was happy about. And he did actually point out the 66 to me, which I think was a bargain, 40 quid for that. It runs perfectly. In fact, although it's been weathered and everything like that, looking at the wheels, it looks like it's hardly been run. So, bargain sector is my shop. Oh, Flymo's on his way to the Scotland show. Yeah, it's not a bad price for a 616. It's a Backman as well. It's one of the older Backmans, but detailing looks quite good on it. And it's got a good motor in it. Guys, I have a lot of respect for you in the hobby doing repairs. I'm getting 600 subscribers. It will come, Elizabeth. I'm approaching 6,000 now, and I don't know how that happened. Of course, it's got to that time of year now where like the subscriptions just fall off the edge of a cliff. You have that run up to Christmas, and over Christmas you get loads of subscriptions in, and then February on, it just drops off a cliff. Plus the fact I haven't been putting my regular amount of videos out because I've just been so busy with other things. But as I say, normal service should resume maybe from next week. I'll have videos out. But that's the thing, I always say, I'll crack on with this now, but like life gets in the way of your model railway. There's other things that come along, and but like there's loads of work I want to crack on with this and get it done. I was hoping to have some of the seating, at least have the ballasting done by now, but with that section need redoing now. It's just going to take time, and I want to make sure I do it properly so it's done. And then, because there's nothing worse than doing a half-arsed job at it, it keeps breaking, you get disinterested in it, and you won't get with it. You just go, ah. Oh, Flyman's going to have his daughter chaperone. Is she going to be holding on to the purse strings? Ewan's going tomorrow. Well, you have to see if Flymo's there and as part of the meetup, so he can moderate you all. That's all for the soldering is practice and getting the right soldering iron. Like that soldering iron that my friend gave me and the solder he recommended made all the difference. I can't even show it to you now because I've got it in a box ready to go to the show with me in case I need it. Yeah, that's touched a month or like, yeah. It's just like I say, life gets in the way, and you just this is supposed to be a hobby, enjoyable. So, okay, Anthony's off. Okay, take care, Anthony, and Kyan. Yes, Fiber says there, it's just practice. Like none of us are born into this world able to build the perfect model railway. It's all practice, and you learn as you go along. And the great thing about having YouTube now as well is you can go on and you can learn from other people. And it's good that I've done YouTube videos because sometimes I have to go back at my own videos and go, how did I do that? I wouldn't believe how many times I've done that. Going, hang on. You have a fair size middle bit to move in. Well, this middle bit is going to be filled in, Pete. It's going to be, this is 2 foot by 7 foot. And there's going to be another level on here, which ideally will be its own separate layout that I can take away. It's going to be running the 009 Donegal stock around it. Yeah, John said he hasn't touched this for months. It's all about finding time to do it, you know. And it's always, you go, oh, go and do that. I'll go and spend an hour Saturday, and then something comes up and you don't get to it. And next thing you know, 6 months have gone by and you're like, what? Like first weekend in June is nearest to me. Yeah, it's a new show. I was going to see if I could pop down to that, depending on when it is. I know it's in June, but because I do know someone who lives in Ennis who might put me up for a night. I'm just deciding when I open it, there's no power. When I close it, there's power. That sounds like a short somewhere, Elizabeth. Should be doing the loosening of the purse strings. I think I'll let folks be tomorrow. I will not have a. That's what you should do, Flymo. You should get like a big jokey blue spanner and walk around with it. A big foam blue spanner. Herman Joe Pete, I hope to get 200 subs soon and 182. Well, anyone who's not subscribed to Elizabeth at Turco Doublo Railways or Pete Hermitage Road, get over there and subscribe. I've looked back at my videos and said, why did I do that? Mark, you're funny. Yeah, most people say I'm funny looking. I've commandeered the kitchen over the last few nights cooking woodland scenic rocks. Well, I've commandeered the kitchen because I've got a layout on the kitchen island and another layout on the dining room table. But they'll all be gone tomorrow. Look back at my video from 20. That's the other thing. When you look back at your first videos, you're like, oh God, did I really sound like that? Did I really look like that? Oh. Now I just don't care. Half the time I don't even brush my hair anymore. Burton Central YouTube has exploded. Mr. X had almost 100 subs in less than a week. Yeah, it's funny that, the way it goes. I think the most I had was about 1 week, I got about 200, something like that. And I was like, wow, what's going on here? I mean, you're trying to figure out what video done it or what, but mostly on average, I get about 100, 150 subs a month, really. More in the winter, less in the summer. Yeah, we all know Brian wants to reach 1,000 subs. Oh, Stealth Junction Pete says thumbs up. Yeah, don't forget, give me the thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. Got any questions, pop them in the chat. There you go. Keep saying that YouTube stuff. Because apparently it is the thumbs ups, it's the watching and the interactions that help the algorithm. Oh, Lintree Town trains and models, Lyndon. Get over, subscribe to him as well. He's looking for subs. Oh, Brian's office. Good night, Brian. I don't know if you answered me about whether you were going to Scotland or not. Or maybe you just were quiet and hoping I didn't notice. Donegal Dad does dinners on model railways. Yeah, I haven't put anything up on my dinner channel, my food channel, because it just wasn't. There's so many food channels out there. Basically, I'd done those videos for my kids so they could reference them because they were always asking me how I make different things. I've got about another 3 or 4 videos to put up on there, but whenever I have time. Mark, you're swearing at Brian. Okay, you enjoy the Scottish show. I hope you have fun there. Oh, Brian says you'll be in Derry. Well, you'll be getting a job, Brian. Come early. I've got a layout you can run. Ryan gets tonight. I think he'll delete some just so he doesn't have to go to DCC. If I reach 1,000, I'll start a new channel. What is the whole thing, Brian, that you don't want to reach 1,000? What? I don't understand. Right, Lisa just realized she wasn't subscribed. She is now. Good news, my train is arriving. By the time you read this, I'll be on the train. Hey, Simon's got his train. Yeah, I done some mac and cheese in the slow cooker. I thought it was all right, but kids didn't like it. Brian's not a number, he's a free man. Do you have any ketchup on that, Elizabeth? Sorry, ketchup on mac and cheese? Oh, well, I'm not a ketchup fan anyway, but oops, I like tomatoes. I could eat a tomato like you would eat an apple, but tomato sauce, no. Is your hopper trying? My hoppers I have here are Hornby. I've got CDA hoppers, HD, yeah, HFA hoppers, and then the HAA hoppers. Don't ask me what the difference is. So I've got a couple of rakes of them all. The next sort of rake I want to get is 100-ton tankers, but they're like hen's teeth because there wasn't actually many of them produced, and any that you find on eBay are mad expensive. Like I picked up that Lima one for about 20 quid. And I'm like, it's not, all right, it's got metal wheels, but it's very plasticky and not very well detailed. It's warm on this unit. Oh, Pete's got 2 more subs. And Flamo's busy putting the links up. Garlic bread, crumbs on top. That's how I like it, tomato, cheese. Yeah, there's nothing beats a cheese, tomato, and ham sandwich with a little bit of salt on it. I like tomato. Oh, yes, Flamo, you got new teeth, didn't you? You shouldn't have to pierce the skin with a fork first. There's a kebab shop close to where I work. The smell makes you hungry even if you've had your lunch. See, that's one thing I miss about Bristol is all the decent kebab shops you have over there. We do have a place in town that does kebabs, but no, it's not the same. Tomatoes and some with a little shake of salt. There's some homebrew ones on eBay. They want $24.50 as a start bid. Is that for the triple pack or just for one, Clive? Because you can buy them new for cheaper than that. No Pico stuff for sale in Ireland? Probably not, I will hands on. I've never seen any. Certainly in the model shops, well, there really is only 2 sort of traditional model shops. You've got Mark's models, 2 in Dublin and 1 in Cork. I don't think they do much continental stuff. They have some secondhand stuff they might have. And then Modeller's Corner and Enniskillen. They wouldn't have any. Yeah, it wouldn't be a popular, because most of that is continental HO stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I find eBay really expensive, and a lot of the times you're looking at stuff going, I can get that new from a retailer for cheaper. $100 tire. Yeah, they are really pricey, really hard to get. Yeah, plastic. I got a Hornby Class 57 from Rails. Very happy with the paintwork. I assumed it would be cheaper looking. Yeah, some of the Hornby stuff looks all right. Craig said I'm going DCC when I get 1,000. So what's happening now? Brian has to get to 1,000 and he's going to DCC. Right, that's right. Can we stop talking about food now? Because I'm starting to get hungry now. And I haven't had my daughter come into the chat asking if she wants, if I want anything. Although her car broke down today, so she can't go out and get anything. Yes, Tom says very little continental stuff over here. So he started his HO collection after working on the continent. Yeah, I had to take my car to the garage today just for a service. And my daughter was picking me up. And on the way to the garage to drop it off, her car broke down. So I had to go and rescue her. Took it to the garage. The guy had a look at it, found there was a sensor, it's a bit iffy, cleaned it, put it back in, and said, if it happens again, we'll have to replace the sensor. Got a couple of miles down the road, check engine light came on, went into emergency mode. Now it's sitting at the house here and it won't move. So I guess it needs a new sensor. Technical dad does repairs, yeah. So anybody on there recommend any other train YouTube channels that you might have come across? Jennifer Austin McDade, hey dad. Hi Jennifer, how you doing? That's number 2 daughter. That's not as in favorite, but as in the line they arrived. She's actually coming up to help me tomorrow to help over the weekend. I had all my kids born for this weekend at least 6 months ago, said this weekend, keep free. You are helping me out this weekend. So they're all going to have a busy weekend. They're all going to be operating layouts, which they've never done before. No, it's coming up to 1:45 now. I might as well keep going to 9 o'clock. I think some of that caffeine from the Dr. Pepper has kicked in and some of the sugar. So I'll keep going to 9 o'clock if I'm not boring you all too much. So don't forget to hit that like button for me, subscribe if you're new here. Got any questions, pop them in the chat so I can answer them. And if any of you are around Derry or Donegal, do pop into the show at the weekend. I will be taking the Inver layout to the Bangor show on, I think it's the 11th and 12th of April. That's Bangor, Northern Ireland, not Bangor, Wales. Well, actually, I assume I'm taking it there. I did say I could take it. I didn't get a confirmation back to say I was going, but I will see them this weekend. So, because they are coming to our show. Right, has my chat frozen or people just stopped talking? No, it froze. Donegal Dad Taxi, yeah. I think your dad is looking for a burger. Yeah, Jennifer, unfortunately, is the one who lives in Dublin. And I'm always the one sending her money so she can get a pizza every now and again because she's claiming to be a poor student. Sat eating dinner, needed some entertainment. Wow, there must be absolutely nothing on TV, Jennifer, if you're watching me. Dad wants a big meal. Already plenty of layers to the attic. I had my Ben going round and round. Yeah, how many years ago was that? You would have been, that's about 12 years ago. Because all my children have a different Thomas engine. As you can see, Jennifer was Ben. So Simon's getting a burger from Mackey's. I could be up until dawn. No, I'm so used to caffeine in that it really, in fact, sometimes if I don't have enough caffeine, I can't sleep. New YouTuber should be starting soon, getting his shed ready, called Shed Junction. No Jason again. Anyone know how he's doing? I did speak to Jason a few weeks ago. I think he's just mad busy with work and sorting stuff out for the crew show that he's running. And there's a few other bits and pieces as well going on in his life. So as far as I know, he's okay. And he'll be back as soon as he can. I think he did lose a bit of his mojo, which we all do with model railways after a while. You're just like, oh. But he'll be back, bigger and better than ever. Josh is feeling knackered this evening. Yeah, you and me both, mate. Oh, is that a link to the show, Flymo? Hear you, but frozen screens. Anybody else got a frozen screen? On the caravan forum, Andy as caravan vlogger, funny humor. Anybody watch Auto Shenanigans? John, Auto Shenanigans, he's quite amusing. Nothing train related, although he does always seem to find a railway line, but he's denied that he's a train fan. Does different roads and trips and things like that. Quite entertaining. Only like 5-10 minute videos about twice a week, but usually a good watch. I'll catch you all next week. Getting off the train, next stop, I was 15. Okay, Simon, you have fun at Model Rail Scotland, and I'll catch you on Thursday. Yeah, enjoy your Mackie D's as well. His name is Graham. His channel is the Caravan Vlogger at the moment. Oh. Well, the 15-minute walk will work up your appetite, Simon. Some of Breeze Model Railway Companies just hit the thumbs up. Yes, please. That's as close as I can get. Walk faster, eat more. Oh, Elizabeth's back working again. Hi, Valerie. How you doing? Am I ready for Saturday? I've had a week of running around fixing layouts. They'll all be packed in the van tomorrow and taken up to Derry. Are you coming for a visit, Valerie? Are you gonna chance coming over this side of the world? Oh, Flymer's put up the link for the channel membership. Become a channel member. It's very much appreciated. As you know, all know, the money I use is used to maintain the layouts in the museum. Valley 56, Mark and everyone been soldering in the background. Hi, Chris. How you doing? What have you been soldering? Droppers or oh? Did you? No, it's only me that burns myself more. In fact, somebody sent me a picture of a little tool for holding wires while you're soldering them so you don't burn yourself. And I was like, where's the fun in that? Okay, Elizabeth, take care. If I get to 1,000, what should I do other than DCC? I don't know. Yeah, what should Brian do if he gets to 1,000 subs? Clockwork. Yeah, maybe he should build a DCC loop on his layout. All right, that's me all out of juice. I'm going to finish up the stream now in 7 minutes. And I'm going to shut everything down in here. And I'm going to go to bed. Might have a bowl of cereal just to tide me over to the morning. And that's going to be that. In fact, I don't think my missus has come home yet, actually. I know she's taking a few days off next week, so she's doing extra hours at the minute to try and catch up with everything. Tom upset somebody, so they unsubscribe. When I was approaching 1,000 and I reached 1,000, I made the mistake of telling my family. So immediately they all unsubscribed and took me back below 1,000 again. So now when I reach a milestone, I don't say anything until I've got like about 50 past that milestone and go, oh, I reached 5,000. Oh. Buy a CIE logo. Maybe we should make Brian buy a brand new logo. We should start a big model railway. If I get to 1,000, I think you should all unsubscribe. How many other clubs will be attending? Earn are going to be attending. Bangor, North Down, sorry, are going to be attending. First Bangor, I don't know. They were saying they were coming, but I've had no confirmation. The Little Japan one is coming. Fall Valley is going to be at Derry. Obviously, we're bringing layouts as well. There should be 10 to 12 layouts, something like that. Can't afford one. Oh, Delft Junction Pete's off. No problem, Pete. Time to pack my bags for the weekend trip. See you tomorrow. What? Text me, Jennifer, and let me know what time you're going to be here at and what bus you're getting. Brian, if you reach 1,000, you have to dress in a costume and sing on your live stream. Yeah. Brian, you could bribe someone to unsubscribe. Hint, hint. Dress up as the fat controller. Or, sorry, it's Mr. Topham Hat now, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's a good one. Brian has to dress up when he reaches 1,000. I know I should be quiet because then you'll be making me do something when I reach a milestone. Any tips on organizing an exhibition would be greatly appreciated because I haven't got a baldy. Valerie, don't. That's my first tip because it is such a pain. Because I'm not even sure if I'm doing it right. The fact that this is a free event, it's cross-border. We got grant funding, the reason we're doing it. So it's, we don't have to worry about costs and things like that because there's a grant covering the costs. Something about a dress, yeah. I think if I get to 1,000, you'll have to buy something from the shop. Yeah, Moneybrook, yeah. Enough said about that. Brian, if you dress up in a dress and sing, I'll buy 2 things. It's our 10th anniversary next year, so I really want to do something. Well, first thing you've got to do is decide where you're going to hold it, when you're going to hold it, then put the invite out to all the clubs. And when you're at shows, if you sort that out, and as you're at shows this year, as you go around the layouts and that, give people the details and ask them if they can attend. Because that's what I done sort of the end of last year is I just went around everybody and said, look, we're having, and I got some details and I emailed people. Some got back to me, some didn't. I wouldn't be surprised if some people just turn up with their layouts I know nothing about, but it'll be okay because we've got plenty of room anyway. Tom Cobbles, good evening, Tom. How are you doing? You've come in time, Tom, just for me to say goodnight because I'm finishing up now. It's 9 o'clock. I'm knackered. I need my bed. It's been a busy week. Fortunately, guys, no video out this week. Normal service will resume next week once this show's out of the way. Oh, I'm looking forward to Monday. So I'm going to say goodnight, guys. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe if you're new here. You got any questions, you can put them in the comments at the end of the stream or whatever once it's gone up. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's great having your company. And I'll chat to you all back next Thursday at 7:30. It'll probably just be the one train running because I won't have time to do anything else to this, but we'll see. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you all next week. It's been great chatting to you this evening. See you all next week at 7:30. Hopefully, maybe one or two of you are in the north might see you at the show over the weekend. But take care, everyone. And I'm going to say good night and happy modeling.